Hello, and welcome back to Random Vids. So a few weeks ago, we talked about some of my absolute least favorite Smash Bros. Ultimate stages. And because Smash Bros. Ultimate has, the most stages out of any Smash Bros., and because I have all the DLC and all the stages unlocked, I thought it would have been cool to talk about some of the worst stages. Well, we're back again, but this time, let's talk about some of the best stages. And there is definitely a lot of really fun stages to fight on, and really creative ones, or just heck good on fighting. So let's count down the top 10 best Smash Bros. Stages. Let's go to number 10, which is Paper Mario. This is a really fun stage to play on. So, yeah, if you haven't guessed already, the stage is based off of Paper Mario. And although I haven't played literally zero of the Paper Mario games, well, that's a lie. I've played Origami King, but I've never played any of the older ones, and of course the bad era ones either. And I guess now, since we're getting, whatever that one's called on the Switch, Thousand Year Door, I guess that means I'm gonna have to play it now, because you know what? That one's a really, really good. That one is well known for being the best Paper Mario game, so I'm definitely getting Thousand Year Door on the Switch. What's cool about this one is that it transitions to 3 different little areas. As you can see, now we're on the boat. And yet again, really cool. Almost taking like a little a page out of Rainbow Cruise, because that one also has a ship in it, which is cool, and you get to see, and it's a nice fighting platform too. They don't try to do anything too big that gets like out of control like Willy's Castle does with that giant yellow blob. But no, this thing actually, works, and it's really fun. The only reason why Paper Mario is at number 10 and not like further up though is because of the last stage, which it looks like it's about to come right about now. And that is a giant, it's a giant Bowser head where it tilts sometimes, and it tilts, and you have little platforms to stand on. You see that part, and here it comes right now. That part ain't quite as fun, and it does get a little annoying, this part right here, because you just have those little platforms to stand on, and it does get really annoying. Sometimes the platforms will switch around and Bowser will move around, so it can get a little annoying. But I mean, other than this part, the stage is really creative, and I find myself playing on it all the time. Nothing else I really have to say, just a good casual stage to start off our list. So let's go to number 9, which is Boxing Ring. Man, this stage, I don't know. I really love this stage. I mean, it is called Smash Bros. It is called Smash Bros. What do? You fight people, and what better place to fight people than a boxing ring? It just makes all the sense. And the stage is really creative too. You have a lot of people in the background cheering you on. You can even see yourself there on the TV, plus that will change to other stuff. And it's just a pretty big spot to fight too. Even if you don't want to fight in the boxing ring, you can always fight outside the boxing ring. There's room. It's just such a cool stage, and it just makes you wonder, wow, only one like boxing ring type level, and it's good. Plus, obviously, toward the end, you can jump up to that section up there, and the lights will fall down after standing on it so many times, so then it gets dark. So that's pretty cool. And, oh my gosh, this stage is just so creative. It's big enough to fight on, it doesn't have too many obstacles in the way, it's just perfect. While, yeah, it can be considered one of the more boringer stages, I still find it fun. I mean, a boxing ring. It is called Smash Bros. Ultimate after all. You are fighting, so what better place to fight on than, a boxing ring? Fighting while the stage is tilting? Yeah, that's no fun. But on a boxing ring, I'll take it. This has always been one of my favorite stages. It's just such a fun, creative one, and I like it. And with that, nothing else I really have to say. Just a good Mario, just a good stage. So let's move on to number 8, which is the Mario Maker level. Of course you can't forget about this one. This one is just so much fun. I mean, it's from Mario Maker, and man, it makes for one heck of a good stage to fight on. You got the casual, Mario Maker music. And what's cool about this is that it changes from the different versions of Mario Maker, from the original Mario one, from Mario Bros. 3 to Mario World, to the brand new one, not the brand new one, I guess, New Super Mario Bros. U, which is kind of cool. It's cool how they did that. And the stages that they create are different each time you play it, which is really nice and creative. That's the main reason why I like this stage so much. It's just such a creative stage, and it's easily one of my favorites. It's just such an enjoyable stage, and I love seeing it switch back and forth between the different ones. And I know there is a Mario U stage as well, but that one is a pretty good stage and all, but I mean, this one is just much better because, it actually changes for the other stages. Plus, it's a Mario Maker theme, which is obviously much better than Mario Bros. U anyway. So, yep, fine by me. Overall, just another great stage, and I love it. Nothing else I really have to say here, so let's move right on to number 7, which is Windy Hill Zone. I know, this stage is a little more meh, but I mean, I don't know. I just really like this stage. It's just enjoyable. It's just that perfect amount of, I don't know. I just really enjoy this stage. Basically, it originates from the game Sonic's Lost World. And although I don't really have any Sonic games, the only one I really do have that is mainly Sonic is Sonic's Lost World. And while the game is just okay, the stages, or the music is pretty good, or at least some like this. And I don't know, it's really nostalgic to me. Even if it isn't really my favorite game in the world, it's still nostalgic to me. Oh yeah, I also have Sonic All-Star Racers. But I mean, for a mainline Sonic game. Plus the stage is just the perfect, size, and just, I don't know, it's just such a fun stage. And there's also this little Ferris wheel thingy you can go on too. I think the stage is a little better than the Green Hill Zone one. And while the Green Hill Zone one is good too, I think this one just looks better, and it's a little better, I think. This one just looks better, and it is better, basically. Nothing else I really have to say. It's just a good stage. It's one that I find myself playing all the time. Anywho, let's go to number 6, which is Mute City. I know, we just recently got announced when we got our Nintendo Direct for September that we'll be actually, in the first time in a long time, getting a new F-Zero game. And it's basically just almost kind of like how Mario 35 worked, which is really cool. It's really creative. I don't know if I'm going to get it, though, but, it's cool. And so, of course, stages like Mute City is just such an amazing course. It's one of those ones where it's one of those traveling type of courses, and well, I think those ones do get very old because it's just you traveling on 3 little platforms. Some stages are actually really fun. Ones like this one where it's actually, creative. You have these 2 platforms which aren't too small, thank God, and you have all these cars that are driving around too, which is nice to see. So you're not just, driving on. So it's not just super small or annoying like Willy's Castle is. It actually, works. And while I think the Big Blue stage is pretty good too, I think this one's a bit better just because it's a bit bigger, and it's a little less annoying. Overall, Big Blue's pretty good, but I think Mute City's a lot better. Also the fact that, it's in Mario Kart 8, the best Mario game, definitely the best Mario Kart of all time, and definitely one of the best Mario games of all time. I tell you, I played the heck out of Mario Kart 8. Anywho, this stage overall is really fun, and it comes with some good music too. The Mute City and definitely Big Blue music, cannot get any better than this, can it? Well, actually it can, since this is only number 6. Anywho, let's go on to number 5, which is Minecraft World. I mean, come on, you knew this one was gonna be on here somewhere. You're playing Minecraft while Smash Bros. Sort of. Man, this stage is just amazing. I really enjoy this stage. We're really getting into the stages that are just like amazing. This one definitely starts it. As a person who plays Minecraft all the time, literally, this stage is just amazing. It's very nostalgic to me. It's just such a creative stage too. While it might not look like much, it's better than, some of these other stages that we've been getting. And it just works perfectly since we've been getting all these new characters and DLC and stuff. Out of all of them, this one's definitely the best one just because, it's Minecraft. Like, man, it looks really cool. Also, like the Mario Maker one, it changes every time you play. Sometimes you could have one, and other times you could have another one. It just all depends on the mood the game is feeling like. And of course, as you can see, it also ends up turning night whenever it feels like it. It's just such a creative stage, man. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say. You can tell they really did a good job when it came to this stage. And it is a good stage. Nothing else I really have to say. Like, man, it's just one of the best stages from Smash Bros. Nothing else I have to say. Amazing stage. So yeah, let's move on to number 4, which is the Mario Odyssey level. Forgive me if I don't know all these names for everything. I just know what games they come from usually. All these good ones at least. Man, Mario Odyssey level? What? This game came out like, I want to say about a year after Mario Odyssey came out. And Mario Odyssey is easily the best 3D game out there. And in fact, I can probably consider it the best Mario game out there. Like, I know Mario Wonder's coming out, but oh boy, they will really need to do their homework if they want to make anything better than Mario Odyssey. Which, I don't think Wonder's going to be as good as Odyssey. But I can tell you it's definitely going to be better than a lot of these other 2D games we've been getting. But man, this stage is amazing. I don't know, I was just complaining about them having too many stages that teleport you everywhere. But some of them, like this one, are just so much fun because it's Mario Odyssey. Of course it's going to be fun. Because like I said, Mario Odyssey is the best 3D game. I like it a lot better than some of the other 3D stages. But this one's just insane. Sure, you don't teleport all over the place. You mainly just teleport on the biggest building. But hey, I'm still happy with what we got. It's an amazing stage. It just makes me hope that when we get another Smash Bros. Eventually, then we'll get even more Mario Odyssey levels. I don't know if that's going to happen, but you know what? You can hope. This stage is amazing. And it's easily one of my favorite Smash Bros. Stages. It originates from this game. It's brand new, but it's you're going to have one heck of a good time with this stage. There's nothing else I really have to say. It's an amazing stage, and you gotta love how, like, as you saw there, you can get the different instrument people to play the song. So that's really cool, too. Plus it comes with, Jump Up Superstar, one of the best songs of all time. One of the best Mario songs of all time. Oh my god, the love and heart put into Mario Odyssey is insane. A game that will never probably happen again. Unless if they, like I said, do their homework and somehow make it even better. But as of right now, Odyssey is easily the best 3D game. And probably my favorite Mario game of all time, too. Anywho, with that, let's move on to number 3, which will be On It. Oh man, this stage is amazing. Basically, when I got Smash Bros. For the Wii U, one of the stages I'd play all the time was this stage, On It. And of course, I am so glad that it came back because it's just such an amazing stage. Look how creative this is. You're fighting on houses. Like, what? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the platforms that we always fight on, like literally every single Smash Bros. Stage at this point, gets a little old. So it's nice for, the change of scenery. Having some that actually isn't, isn't just boring platforms like everything else. Now instead, it's just houses you're fighting off of. It's such a unique stage, and I really love it. You gotta love how the little drugstore thing always falls off too after everyone touches it every once in a while. Kind of like the lights do in the Boxing Day thing. It's just, yet again, such a creative thing that they ended up doing. And man, this stage is just amazing. And also the fact that it's nostalgic. I always played this in the Wii U version, so of course I'm gonna like this one all the time. Usually what's nostalgic to you is what will be one of your favorites. And of course, because this stage is nostalgic to me, it's one of my favorites. And I'm so glad it ended up coming back in this version, because it's so good. Easily one of my favorite Smash Bros. Stages, and while the Mario Odyssey one is amazing too, this one is just, so wonderful. It's just like the perfect, like, size and everything. I don't know what else to say. This stage is awesome. And there is nothing else I really have to say. It's an amazing stage. Easily one of my favorites. Easily. Like I said, it's just creative, pretty good music. You gotta love the cars that are just randomly coming by. You're fighting on houses. Like, really, how much more creative can we get? Oh, there's better. I love this stage, but I think there's two stages that I like a little better than this one. So with that, let's go to number 2, which is living room. Oh man, if I loved the setting for the On It stage, you better believe I'm gonna love the stage for living room. While never playing Nintendogs or any of those games, I can say this stage is really creative and really good. It makes me want to play Nintendogs now. It seems like such a cute game. Anywho, it's simple. You're just fighting on the ground of a living room. Every once in a while you have these little blocks that will fall down, which is really cool. And of course you can't forget the little doggy that's walking around in the background. So cute. Or sometimes a kitty. Whatever one works, I guess. It's just such a good stage, and yet again, the music is just awesome. But I mean, because I played these stages so many times, I know what music I like listening to. It's just, yet again, an amazing stage. I really don't have any other words for it. This is stage, was on the 3DS one, which I do have the 3DS Smash Bros. But, like, it wasn't on the Wii U one for some reason, so I'm glad that they brought this one back. And, man, I'm glad they did bring it back, because it is an amazing stage. And, yet again, nothing else I have to say. Just another really good stage that I'm glad that they brought back. So, let's get to my number 1 favorite Smash Bros. Ultimate stage. And that stage would be WN Gamer. Whatever you want to call this one. Oh, this stage is awesome. Especially the, stage hazards to this stage, which is very rare for me to say that the stage hazards are actually, fun or interesting. So, I've never played any of the WarioWare games, but, man, this stage alone is going to make me want to play those WarioWare games now. So, basically, I mean, yeah, the stage is kind of simple, but like some of the other ones, it does change every once in a while, which is really cool. And kind of like the WarioWare games, you just want to watch out for the mom, because if not, then I guess she'll hurt you? I don't know, it's kind of interesting, and I really just love looking at everything in the background in the stage. Then you get this penguin walking around, you gotta watch out for the mom on the TV, outside, coming in the doorway. It's just such a fun, interesting stage. Like, yeah, some of the background stuff I usually don't like, or not background stuff, some of the hazards I don't like, but some of them I actually really do like. Like this one, for example. It's just such a creative stage, and I know there is another WarioWare another WarioWare stage too, and that one's also really good. In fact, I really wanted to add that one to the list since it's so good. But I think this one's better just because of everything that goes on. But like I said, I really like the other WarioWare one too. That one would probably be like number 11. So that's our honorable mention for the day. So yeah, nothing else I really have to say. This is easily the best Smash Bros. Ultimate stage, and I love it. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you all next time. Bye.